Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that millions of jobs no longer need a human being. Not in some science fiction future. It is already happening. Artificial intelligence is quietly changing the way America works, earns money, creates content, writes software, drives cars, and even makes decisions. And the strange part is that most people are focused on what AI can do, while almost nobody is asking what happens when companies realize they can do more with fewer employees. Just a few years ago, artificial intelligence sounded like something from a futuristic movie. Today, AI can generate realistic videos, write software, analyze medical images, create music, answer customer questions, design products, and perform tasks that once required highly trained professionals. Companies are investing billions of dollars into AI because they believe it can dramatically increase productivity. But there is a catch. When a machine becomes capable of doing the work of a person, the company has a financial reason to use the machine. And that creates a question Americans are already starting to ask: which jobs are actually safe? The obvious answer used to be factory workers. Automation has been replacing repetitive physical labor for decades. But AI is different because this time, the technology isn't just entering factories. It's entering offices. A lawyer can use AI to analyze thousands of documents. A programmer can use it to generate code. A marketing team can use it to create advertisements. A customer service department can use AI agents instead of hundreds of employees. Even Hollywood has been forced to confront the technology as creators debate how much of the filmmaking process should be automated. And this is where the story becomes much more complicated. AI doesn't necessarily need to completely replace a worker to change their life. It only needs to make one worker capable of doing the job that previously required 5 people. Imagine a company that once needed a team of 10 employees to handle customer support. If advanced AI can handle most routine questions, the company might only need 3 people to supervise the system. The remaining positions could disappear. From the company's perspective, that's efficiency. From the worker's perspective, it's a completely different story. But there is another side to the AI revolution. The same technology destroying some jobs could create entirely new industries. The internet eliminated certain careers but created millions of others. Smartphones destroyed some businesses while creating app economies worth billions of dollars. AI could follow the same pattern. The problem is timing. New industries may take years to develop, while automation can happen almost immediately. A worker who loses a job today can't simply wait 5 years for an entirely new career to appear. And America's economy is already showing signs of this transition. Companies are racing to build enormous AI data centers, purchase advanced computer chips, and hire engineers who understand machine learning. The amount of computing power required by modern AI systems is enormous, and that has created a new battle over something most ordinary people rarely think about: electricity. AI doesn't run on magic. It runs on thousands of powerful computers operating inside giant data centers, consuming huge amounts of electricity and generating enormous amounts of heat. This means the AI revolution isn't just a software story. It is becoming an energy story, a semiconductor story, and eventually a geopolitical story. America wants to remain the world's leader in artificial intelligence, but China is also investing heavily in the technology. Whoever controls the most advanced AI could gain an enormous economic and military advantage. And that is why the US government, technology companies, investors, and even the military are paying so much attention to AI. But here's the part that should make you uncomfortable. The biggest threat from AI may not be that machines suddenly become smarter than humans. It may be something much more ordinary: companies discovering that replacing expensive human labor with increasingly capable software simply makes financial sense. And if that happens across millions of jobs at the same time, America could experience an economic transformation unlike anything we've seen before. But there is one industry where this transformation is already happening faster than most people realize, and it could reveal what the future of work actually looks like. The biggest mistake would be assuming that the AI revolution is simply about robots taking everyone's jobs. Reality is more complicated. The bigger transformation may be that the value of human work changes. Imagine 2 employees doing the same job. One uses AI as a tool and can finish the work in 2 hours. The other takes an entire day without it. The company now has a powerful incentive to hire fewer people who know how to use AI effectively. That means the future may not belong to humans versus AI. It may belong to humans who can use AI versus humans who cannot. This could create a massive divide in the American workforce. Highly skilled workers who learn to use AI could become dramatically more productive and valuable, while workers performing repetitive tasks could face increasing pressure on their wages and job security. And the effects could spread far beyond office jobs. AI-powered robots are becoming more capable of operating inside warehouses, factories, stores, and eventually other physical environments. Self-driving technology is improving. AI-powered software can already handle customer conversations, analyze contracts, generate marketing material, and assist programmers. The technology doesn't need to become conscious or smarter than every human to have a huge economic impact. It simply needs to become cheaper and reliable enough to perform specific tasks. That's the part businesses care about. But there is also an enormous opportunity. AI could make small companies capable of competing with much larger businesses. A person with a laptop could potentially create advertisements, build software, analyze data, translate content, and serve customers using tools that previously required entire departments. Doctors could use AI to detect patterns in medical images. Scientists could analyze enormous datasets faster. Engineers could simulate complex systems. Teachers could create personalized learning material. In the best-case scenario, AI doesn't eliminate human potential, it multiplies it. But that future isn't guaranteed. If the economic benefits of AI are concentrated among a small number of companies and highly skilled workers, inequality could increase. The companies controlling the most powerful models and computing infrastructure could become even more influential. Meanwhile, millions of workers could struggle to adapt if their existing skills become less valuable. This is why the next few years may be critical. America will have to decide how quickly to adopt AI, how workers should be trained, how schools should prepare students, and how companies should handle massive changes in employment. There is also an energy problem. Every AI query requires computing power, and advanced models require enormous data centers. As AI usage grows, demand for electricity grows with it. This could accelerate investment in nuclear power, renewable energy, natural gas, and new electrical infrastructure. It could also create conflicts over water, land, electricity prices, and where giant data centers should be built. So the AI revolution is not happening only inside your phone or computer. It is changing America's factories, power grids, offices, schools, military systems, and economy at the same time. And there is one final reality we shouldn't ignore: nobody knows exactly where this ends. AI systems are improving rapidly, but predictions about the future are often wrong. Some jobs will disappear. New ones will emerge. Some companies will become enormously powerful. Others will be destroyed by competitors that adopt AI faster. And millions of people will have to learn new skills throughout their working lives. The question isn't whether AI will change America. That has already happened. The real question is who will benefit from the change and who will be left behind. AI could become one of the greatest productivity tools humanity has ever created, or it could deepen economic inequality and make millions of workers feel replaceable. Most likely, the future will be somewhere in between. But one thing is certain: the people who understand this technology early will have an advantage over those who ignore it. The AI revolution isn't coming anymore. It's already here.